All right, we got Mr. Buddy in Lowe's. And when we first walked in here, there was some people holding some big things that made him a little nervous. And so I think exposure is really good for him. And so we walked past and came in, and nothing bad happened. And we started working on our training, and that seemed to help settle him down a little bit. So as puppies grow and develop, there'll be things that they've never seen before. And so sometimes it brings curiosity, sometimes it brings excitability, sometimes it brings nerves and stress. And so the more we can get him around, the better. It was funny, this gentleman walked by as we were doing training, and he said, "He's a good little buddy." And I said, "Well, that's his name." And so Buddy was pretty excited about that. So sometimes I'll let him say hi to people. Sometimes I want him to be more attentive and mindful to me. And so I did let him say hi to one of the workers, and he's still a puppy, and so he's still learning manners. He's not super mouthy, but he does want to jump, and so I just pull him off and tell him no. And then we were in here, and he was sniffing around on the ground, and so I took him out to go poo, and he pooped and peed. So just reading him as we're out in public, that wouldn't be fun to have a big accident in Lowe's. I'm sure it's not the first time it's happened. Won't be the last, but thankfully it wasn't us today, so I'm able to get him out and about and not have accidents. So good for him. Working on him, just engaging, doing his positions like heel, sit, and down. Yes, and just really having him experience the world as we're doing it. So we can obviously practice a lot of obedience at home, and we do, especially with things as it pertains to the kennel. But this is also important too for a puppy, that they learn to be out and good citizens and not worried about stuff. If he does show fear, I just have him walk next to me. We work on food engagements, those kinds of things. That'll come. He'll have fear sometimes, and this is how we work through it, by continuing to get him out and expose him, not shielding him from everything, but pushing through. So he's doing good. I'm excited about how happy he is now. He does want to get a little bit barky at me for the food, so I will give a little leash correction for that, because I don't want him to learn to be a barker, especially over getting a treat. So things like that can be incessant with some dogs, and so we don't want that. So the leash correction tends to give some information of, nope, we're not going to do that. Good job, buddy. Doing good, huh? Good boy.